I went behind my friend's back for my wife, but I didn't expect her to find out. After 10 years of marriage, my friend told my wife the secret I swore to take to the grave. My friend Josh and I started a chess club in middle school, and we actually did well during competitions. However, there was this girl from a nearby school that always beat us at every tournament. The way she played so confidently and quickly just blew our minds, and we swore to get revenge one day. The day finally came when we saw her sitting alone at lunch while the other nerds sat together at a separate table. Instead of ignoring her and letting her suffer alone, Josh approached her and introduced himself. She smiled and introduced herself as Eva. I joined them at the table and introduced myself with my arms crossed, feeling a bit betrayed that we were speaking to the enemy. All the bad feelings went away when I realized how similar she was to us. After that, we invited her to join us at places we loved outside of chess club like anime conventions. She even showed up to our soccer tournaments to cheer us on, even if she wasn't really interested in it. In return, we joined her on some of the girly things she needed to do like hair salons. The three of us were the greatest of friends. When we reached our junior year in high school, Josh told me he started having feelings for her and thought about confessing on her birthday, asking me to stay home so that he could have the time to talk to her alone. I agreed and wished him luck. But 2 days before her birthday, she texted me asking if it was okay if the two of us celebrated her birthday a day early since I wasn't going to be there on the day of her actual birthday. I agreed since I figured it wasn't going to affect Josh's plans. We met up at the mall and played Guitar Hero at the arcade until our fingers turned red. The final store we visited was Build-A-Bear. There was a 2-for-1 sale, so we each picked out a bear, and I added a cute, "Happy birthday, you weirdo" message on the voice recording feature. We sat on the bench after paying for the bears, and I handed her the one I made for her. She laughed hard at the message and thanked me. To my surprise, she handed me the one she made and asked me to press on the bear's left hand. When I did, I heard the bear say, "I like you. Please date me." I played it twice just to be sure. When I looked up at her and our eyes met, both our faces turned into an awkward, red mess. My heart felt like it was going 100 kilometers an hour. I realized then that I started having feelings for her as well, and a part of me felt devastated because I knew that Josh had liked her first. I packed the bear back up, and she asked me when I would have an answer to her confession. I thought about it and told her that after her birthday celebration with Josh, I would answer her. She accepted the plan, and we made our way back home. After dinner, I had a hard time focusing on the things I needed to do and sat around staring at the ceiling, thinking hard about the messy situation. A part of me wished that they would date each other so I wouldn't be caught in the middle, but our amazing hangout today made me realize that I'd be seriously sad if they started dating. So behind my friend's back, I called her up and told her yes, I wanted to be her boyfriend. That night, she called up Josh excitedly to talk about how happy she was that her confession was a success. He was obviously very hurt and decided not to confess his feelings the following day when they hung out alone. After that, Josh distanced himself from us. As if by fate, the three of us ended up taking the same course in college and became close friends again. And 10 years later, at our wedding, Josh told everyone in his best man speech how he had planned on confessing his feelings to her, and how I swooped in and stole his thunder. Everyone was shocked and laughed at the crazy situation. My wife grinned and grabbed the microphone to add her side of the story. Sure, but even if you confessed, it wouldn't have changed anything. My husband was the reason I joined chess club in the first place. We were all stunned after finding out that she knew me even before we all officially met at the middle school tournaments. She really was a mastermind, and I loved her even more for it. She winked at me and told everyone that it was a secret. I begged her to tell me later that night. Like and follow Reactionary Realms for more.